This technique is exploring freehand machine embroidery. Now, to set up our sewing machine, we're going to make sure that the width stitch is set at 0. I'm going to set the length stitch to 2.5, which is about the average stitch that you'll use. And I'll need to change the foot. So I'll need to place my freehand machine embroidery foot onto the machine. On my machine, it's a case of lifting up a lever, being able to pull out the foot, replace, and then pull down that lever again to make sure that it's nice and secure. The second part to set up your machine is to drop the feet. So on my machine, it's a case of turning a dial. You may need to have a look at your instruction manual to work out how to drop the feet. You'll notice now when I'm turning the balance wheel up and down, where the teeth would normally come up and down, it is no longer doing that. If this is the first time using your sewing machine in this way, make sure you practice first. I'm using some scrap fabric here. And don't forget to drop the foot, just like you would when sewing. Imagine that you're drawing by moving the paper rather than the pencil. You may notice I'm using double thickness material to sew into. This will help keep it nice and flat. Also, working with a nice weighted fabric like this calico will also help. If you don't want lots of loose threads getting in the way while you sew, when you start to sew, anchor the thread. You can do this by stitching over the same spot by letting the needle go up and down a couple of times or maybe even 3 times to anchor the thread. To finish, pull the thread through, tie up and then cut off. Once you've gained a little bit of confidence, you can start stitching into some of your previous samples. We're using the sewing machine as another medium for mark making. This will take time and patience to build up enough layers of the stitch line to create your drawings from. Try different coloured stitches or use different colours together on the same piece. As a health and safety reminder, do keep your fingers away from the needle. Keeping your hands either side of the needle firmly on your fabric. So experiment combining your techniques and see what you can create.